Hello, and welcome to my predictions video for WWE Royal Rumble 2024 that takes place later tonight. Only 4 matches officially announced, so this should be a nice quick one. I think I know who I'm predicting for 3 of the 4 going in. The other one I'll figure out as I go. So, we'll start off with the United States Championship match. Logan Paul's first defense, I believe, against Kevin Owens. And for that reason exactly, I'm going to say that Logan Paul defends successfully here. Kind of sucks. I'd love to see Kevin Owens back having a title run and what have you. But and I don't think it'll be clean necessarily. But yeah, I don't think they've put the US title on Logan Paul and all the attention that comes with that just to take it off him after one defense. So yeah, I think Logan Paul retains. Next, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship Fatal 4-Way match, which is AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton challenging Roman Reigns for the title. Reigns is defending here, right? Successfully, he's retaining. There's not a lot of doubt in my mind, to be perfectly honest. Like, yes, they could end the reign here without making Roman lose, but that's a bit of a damp squib to end such a momentous title reign. To have him lose by not even being pinned or submitted would be, I think, very anticlimactic. And I just think there's only one place to end this, and that's at WrestleMania. So, well, there's not only one. I could see it being a SummerSlam or something like that, but I just don't think it's a fatal 4-way at the Royal Rumble. I think this is just putting the champ in massive jeopardy kind of situation, just to give him a good win going into WrestleMania season. So yeah, Roman Reigns defends successfully. Retains is the word I'm after. Next, I'm going to predict the Women's Royal Rumble match, because Bayley's winning that, right? Surely the story here is Damage Control finally imploding and leading to Bayley versus Io at Mania, because Bayley's been talking a lot about winning the Rumble and then going to take on Rhea Ripley, but I think maybe she's going to falter in her decision and Damage Control's going to turn on her and she's going to be like, well, looks like my decision has been made for me, and we're going to get Bayley versus Io Sky at WrestleMania, which would be lovely. I'd be all here for that. Now, here comes the part of the video that's a little bit tricky. The Men's Royal Rumble match. We've got announced for the match, there's 8 men. Cody Rhodes could easily win it and go on to challenge Reigns again. CM Punk could win it, and that's his route to Rollins, because I feel like Punk Rollins is almost guaranteed to happen. Even though there's been a lot of rumours recently that that's no longer on the table because of Rollins being maybe injured. Nakamura, I don't see winning it. Not currently. He's just kind of been fed to Rhodes as a momentum builder. I don't think his stock is high enough currently. Same for Bobby Lashley, unfortunately. I don't think Bobby Lashley is currently in a position where he's going to be winning a Royal Rumble and going to challenge at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre, that's like a dark horse for me. I could see it, but I think there's much more likely contenders for winning it. Damian Priest, the story would be fascinating with having Money in the Bank held by the Royal Rumble winner, so he's basically got like a double whammy title shot. And Kofi Kingston, he's the least likely of this field to win it. Even Shinsuke Nakamura's been positioned more highly, I would say, recently, in terms of relation to the World Championship, or World Championships. So I think Kofi's really unlikely. And then we come to Gunther, the current Intercontinental Champion. That'd be quite the Rumble winner, wouldn't it? That really would. I honestly think they're going to choose between Rhodes and Punk, but I'd put Gunther as my 3rd favourite, and then probably Drew McIntyre. Then probably Damian Priest, honestly. Of the announced wrestlers. There's always a chance a surprise wins it. A Sheamus return. I think Sheamus might be the one to dethrone Gunther and might return in this Rumble and cost Gunther. Might eliminate him. So I'm gonna say not Gunther. I'm gonna put it down to Rhodes and Punk. Oh, both are very tempting for their own reasons, and both I could see not happening as well for their own reasons. Like, one thing for me with Punk, let me just reason this out. Punk is obsessed with main eventing WrestleMania, right? Well, if you want to main event WrestleMania, I know there's 2 nights, but to me, main eventing night 2 is main eventing the whole thing, right? So Punk would have to challenge Reigns, because Reigns is going on last on night 2. But CM Punk is looking more like going after Seth Rollins. So I think Punk Rollins happens another way, if it happens at all. And that means I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes to win back to back. Now, there's a chance. So here's the issue. The problem with Cody Rhodes is the whole The Rock showing up thing. So actually, let me hold fire on making that an official prediction. The Rock thing, wanting to challenge Roman Reigns. Now, there's been rumblings of that happening at Elimination Chamber. However, Roman Reigns hasn't even been announced for Elimination Chamber in Australia at this point. Never, much less The Rock. So it's the easier thing to do is to have Punk win, go after Rollins, and Rock and Roman happen, and Cody Rhodes gets left out in the cold, unfortunately. Oh, so do I go with Punk? But are they going to put that much faith in Punk with his track record, shall we say, this soon into his return? It's like, yes, it's money, but what if he screws something up backstage between now and Mania? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is tricky. Right. Oh, I really don't know. I feel like I'm going to be damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm going to pick CM Punk. The thing is, if CM Punk wins the Rumble and then does something screwy backstage and gets fired, they would probably just tell us that on TV. And Elimination Chamber, assuming it happens before Chamber, or whenever, they would just establish a new contender for Rollins' title. Like, it's manageable. But I don't know. Is The Rock seriously going to come back, become a board member of WWE, and then take away from Cody Rhodes being built as, like, the big babyface just for his own main event story? It's final answer CM Punk, but I'm properly 50-50 split on those two. If I had a coin to hand, I would toss it, like, genuinely 50-50 split on them two. But I'm gonna go with CM Punk. Let me know your predictions in the comments. So just a quick reminder, I've got Logan Paul retaining, Roman Reigns retaining, Bayley winning, and I eventually went with CM Punk winning. But honest to God, it could easily be Cody, and it could be someone else. Could be Gunter, Drew, like The Rock. But I'm gonna go with Punk. I'm gonna pick out the announced participants and say that Punk wins. Whew. The review will be interesting because I'm really not confident in that prediction. I'm very confident in my first two, pretty confident in my third one, and not confident at all in my fourth one. So this should be interesting. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe so you don't miss my review tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. I'll do my best. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy putting their opinion in and throwing their hat in the ring. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your predictions are. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.